If I feel
Go
like
for
this is
it.
what I want, I'm gonna go for it, and I'm not gonna take no for an answer. I'm not gonna take anybody's opinion. This is my life. I get to decide where and how I want it to be.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if you stopped doubting yourself and started trusting that quiet voice inside? Welcome to Louder Within podcast, a space for clarity, courage, and empowerment. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to Louder Within. Today, I'm sitting with Grace Njoki. She is a Seattle-based creative and a model and a makeup artist. And thank you for joining us. I don't even want to spoil the I don't want to spoil the intro. I just want you to introduce yourself, because what we normally do here, first we normally ask, who is Grace?
Who is Grace? So, my name is Grace Njoki.
Yes. You know what? I had a friend who was sitting there, and the first thing when I asked them, who is who, he was Simon. I was like, who is Simon? I was like, gosh, am I on an interview or something? I know it throws you off, but don't worry about it. We just want to know, who is Grace? This is Louder Within. We just want to know you, connect with you, just get to find out who's this beautiful lady sitting next to me here. Yeah.
So, what would I say? If I was always Grace, I would say, first of all, Grace is a human, just like everybody else.
Awesome.
Tougher from the outside, but also very soft from the inside.
Oh, Kali girl.
That is who I am.
You sure are a Kali girl.
That is who Grace is. And,
yeah.
I love life. I love to enjoy life. I love to explore. I love to be creative and think outside the box and look at things at different, and look at the bigger picture of life. So I would say those are the things that make
Grace Grace.
Yeah.
When you say think outside the box and look at the bigger picture, like for sure, like I can say for a fact, even when I follow you, I follow you on social media, and I normally see your photos and the way you normally like you pose. You just take like a glass of wine. But then, is it a thing you really like? Do you love wine that much?
I'm obsessed. I love wine.
It's a thing for you. There's always like, you can have like a slideshot of like 10 photos, but there's always a glass of wine.
Exactly.
Held in a nice,
I love wine.
Cute kind of way. And I get that creative part of you.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love. Yeah. So let's talk about this. Let's just unpack it a little bit for us. When you say Grace is somebody who thinks outside the box. Yeah. What is that like? What is that like for you?
It's more like not limiting myself and not, how can I say this? Not succumbing to anybody's other people's opinions.
With today's social media, I can imagine, you can even post like a really nice photo and then you go and read the comments and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. So not sharing about all that.
Yeah. It's a good thing. It's really a good thing that you can be able to shelter yourself from negative comments and from negativity. Yeah. And that is very important for any person, for any human being, which is something like it's very key. Not very everybody has that ability to be able to master that,
And it's not easy. It's not like something that you actually master. It's something that you have to do to work on it. It's not like I woke up this confident every time. I have moments where, like, if I'm about to post on social media, I remember, like, sometimes I go through like an anxiety, more like, should I post it? Should I not post it? Is it gonna be live? Am I doing too much? But then again, I just hit the button, and what I do after I post, I don't go back to Instagram.
Oh, you don't check?
I don't want to check it. I will take a little bit. I will check, but I'm not going to like check immediately. I'm going to wait a little bit. I just post and leave it at that. Because I'm having like those moments of anxiety, like, Oh,
do you suffer? Do you deal a lot with anxiety, or is it something that you've dealt with?
I think it's normal to it's not like anxiety. I think it's just like those moments of doubt. And I feel like it's very, very normal to have those moments. I don't think I don't want to be that person who walks around thinking that I'm perfect.
I'm all that.
I'm all that. No, I do understand that there's moments I have moments of doubts. There's moments that I'm doubting my own content.
Yeah.
And I think having those moments makes me actually think, what can I do better?
Yeah.
What is it? It's like my mind is communicating to me something.
I get it. Like, especially being in the creative space where you are in, and you really have to struggle with what content am I putting out? Is my content really making sense? Is it targeted to the right people? Is it going to hit the buttons that I want to hit? Because that's a struggle for every content creator. And I hope you won't go the Mahati way.
Which is the Bahati way? Which one is the Bahati way?
You know, Bahati.
I don't know.
No, Bahati. He's always chasing clout.
Oh no.
You know? Yeah. Like the last one, he had his ex do go through like a whole marriage proposal. And I was so happy for her. You know?
Yeah.
I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy for her. Like and the comment that the wife, Diana Bahati, actually put through, and she was like, what did she say? She said, oh, finally she has her own man. And I was like, yeah, she has her own man, because they're all comparing me and Abby and her whole. So I was so happy, only to come and find out this is clout for some reason. So please, when you're doing content, please, like, I know clout is a thing, but oh my God.
No, I'm very, very intentional.
I was so disappointed.
But that's what I mean. That's, everybody is chasing that opportunity. And and it's okay to want it, but it's also, you have to kind of like be very intentional with it. Like, I don't want to just post because I want to get the views, and I'm okay. Like, I'm content with your content. Even where I'm in life, I don't feel like I need to post to get the views or to get the validation from anybody.
Oh, okay, that's very nice. Because like, I was just wondering, do you sometimes, like, do you get even do you get tempted, you know, just to create content, because not that content that is real, that content just because now, since you're in the content space, now you have to put out something, and then you just put for us that are fake, because I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to live this life? I'm on social media and I see all these beautiful things, and I'm like, are these people really managing this life? Because when I look at mine,
I think it's more. I think it's. I know, I get it. Like, I look at people's social media, I'm like, oh my God, like, wow,
you know, wow.
I'm getting all this time
and money, and you know, and then that brings us to, you know, when you talk about it, and then you see all these things coming up, like the Asiads, and you know, oh, she has to borrow money to maintain her lifestyle, and you know, all those things are like, is it really worth it?
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Mental, it's not worth. If I feel like I have to do that, then I would rather just get off social, and I'm comfortable. I would rather just get off social media. And also, I think what helps me also is, like, I'm very, very mindful of the people that I follow on social media. If I happen to follow someone and I feel like it's just making me feel bad about myself, I would just like unfollow them. Not because I don't, just because I feel like it's not making me, it's not inspiring me. So I'm very mindful about the people
you follow.
Like, I don't follow a lot of people. I follow very, very few people.
Talking about the people you follow, who are your top 3?
I'm not
celebrities, but it doesn't have to be a celebrity. It can be anyone. But who are your top 3, and why are you following them?
I don't have the names in mind, but I do know the people that I follow, follow them because
what kind of content?
They inspire me. They're like very inspirational people. Mostly I'll follow people who are posting growth, maybe like makeup industry, fashion world. I'll say there's this lady that I just started following. Her name is Anand Khalifa, I think.
Oh yeah, I've heard about her.
Yeah, she's amazing, and she's like very, very inspiring. When I look up to her, I'm like, this is the kind of woman that I would. So like, that's one person that I'm actually recently following, and I'm like, oh yeah, I love her content. It's very relatable to the journey that I want to take in life.
Oh, that's nice.
So I don't follow.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Sure. Yeah, I don't really follow a lot of maybe beauty and modelish kind of content, but there are two people who stuck for me. There's Nyadoli. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Nyadoli, she's Sudanese, and she does all these makeup tutorials, and it comes out so beautiful. And she's so confident, and she's not as in small, the regular stereotype model type. No, she's actually got body, and I follow her content, and it's so inspiring. And the other one is the Kenyan. She's called Achieng. Is it Constance? Something Achieng. She was recently featured in Paris Fashion Week or something like that. And she's also big. And when she comes out and she walks, she's like, oh my god, and, she just oozes of confidence.
Oh, I think I know the little girl. Oh yeah, she's amazing. I follow her too. And yes, it's not like this typical. But she's amazing. I get what
but to get to that space, I believe it takes a lot. You have to harness it from somewhere. So when you're talking about you working on that confidence and just trying to be confident for yourself, I really feel you. And, cause I love that. That's so good and so amazing. Like so has the journey been like?
In the creative, it's been up and down. I'm not gonna lie, but it's more like getting to a place where I'm like, I'm content enough and comfortable and feel like I'm not under any pressure to post. Like you say, I don't want to just post so that I can
because you're posting.
Or maybe because the other makeup artist is posting and I'm not posting. I'm like, I'm very content and I'm not forcing. I'm really at a place where I'm not forcing.
Oh yeah.
Anything. Yeah.
You can't avoid now. You have to be intentional. You're intentional with everything you post, everything you do. You're intentional.
And I'm also not succumbing to the pressure. Like, I mean, they always say like, you have to post and post and post. I get that, but if I don't feel like it, I'm not going to pressure myself.
I mean, me being your follower, I was like, why are you not posting? Because this is going. You know what? You're not doing us justice. Not just me or your followers, because some of those things, when I look at your content, because I love it, it's beautiful.
Thank
really,
you.
like you take your time. I don't know. Do you edit yourself?
I don't even edit any.
You just have this.
I didn't. I don't even do all the edits. I just be posting. But my goal is to be raw and natural. And I don't filter any of my photos. Like I don't, if I take it, if I like it, I'm going to post it as is. Cause it's me. That's me. That's my life. I'm not trying to filter it.
I have to take like 51 for me to get one or two.
I get it. I do get it. It's not easy.
And if you're with a friend, you've asked them to take a lot of photos, they've taken 10, 20, and, they're even getting irritated because they're like, hey.
And there are people who don't know, they also don't know how to take good photos.
Oh, say that again.
So you're like,
I have one friend, I'll mention her here. I know she'll kill me. I have this friend called Rehema. Oh my God.
I know Rehema.
Oh, you know Rehema?
Oh no, I thought I'm just
Rehema with photos is a no.
See?
So I can. She actually tells you, like,
I know. It doesn't make it easy. So knowing that can happen is it's like I can go somewhere with someone and just being okay. Like if I don't get a photo, if I don't get anything to post, like if I, like me even being here, like if I don't get, not everything has to be about content to me all the time.
Oh, nice. It doesn't define you.
It doesn't define me. I don't do things. I don't go out there because I want to create content. I go out there because this is my life. This is who I am.
That's who you are.
And if I go, let's say I'm invited somewhere and I'm not able to, I'm not going to feel bad. I'm not going to be like, oh, I wore this nice outfit and I didn't even take a photo. There's that pressure.
You have to put it on tomorrow. They didn't see me.
I used to have, I'm not going to lie, I used to have that. I used to be like that when I first got into social media and everything had to be posted.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I follow a lot of your content and it was very inspiring.
Yeah.
Especially the travels and the wine. I will mention the wine again and again. Oh my God, it was really inspiring.
Yeah.
But talking about content, what's like your biggest content area?
Mm-hmm.
Is it beauty and makeup, or is it lifestyle and travel, or is it wine and tasting?
I think beauty, definitely beauty, because I love beauty. I love the beauty industry.
Yeah.
But also lifestyle too, like my own personal. Like I love traveling. Like I said, I just love being out there and experiencing like life and wine and all those things. So
yes,
it's a little bit of both. It's a it's a little bit of both.
But the lifestyle travel. So let's start with the beauty. Like what drew you to the beauty and makeup industry, and why the beauty and makeup industry?
That's a good question. I think what drew me in is from a very, very young age. I remember I used to do my mom's eyebrows.
Oh.
Like at a very young age, I started tweezing my mom's eyebrows, and she would not go to anybody else to do her eyebrows. I was the one I was like, I think that's where my curiosity developed as far as beauty goes. And my mom was also like very much into beauty, and I watched her like taking care of herself, doing her skincare, applying all the lotions and everything, and just like pouring into herself. So that's kind of like where my curiosity and my passion, I would say, started. And then I started applying it on my own self and like doing my own makeup and everything. And now that's when when I came here, and I just used to like just do like regular makeup. And my friends used to be like, "Oh, you need to start doing this for people." I was like,
"Oh, okay." Is that what brought you to America, or what was your journey like coming here? Is that what drew you here?
No, not really. Because
how is it connected to you coming here? And
I think it's part of my journey here. It's like part of like my awakening when I came here. It's like I met people who saw that I have this talent. I didn't even realize
that you have it.
I have it.
Was it easier for you to come?
It was more like I'm chasing. And funny thing, I've never been those. The people who actually want to come to America and like
a lot.
They're dream like I wanna. I was never one. I was never those. I was very content.
Chill.
It's like I was in Kenya. I'm like I was just living my own little life back home.
Yeah.
And I've never been to that idea like, oh, I want to come. I want to come. But I also kind of knew at some point I would want to change my environment and just go somewhere else. So, and that's when I got the opportunity to come here. Of course, like apply for the visa and everything. And then
was the process hard for you?
No, actually, it was very, very easy.
You never wanted to come. The process was so easy. Oh, nonchalant.
It was so nonchalant.
I
just applied, and within the couple of minutes, I was granted. And it's so sad because I remember the guy. I've never forgotten. This is like a memory that I will never forget. The guy that was in front of me got denied. And it's so horrible just to see how devastated he was. And
it makes your heart go.
And then I was like behind, I was like, oh my
God. Yeah.
Is that what is going to happen to me? And I got there and they just asked me a few questions. I was like, oh yeah, you've been granted your visa. I was like, oh wow.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. And I remember seeing that guy walking away, and it's funny because I kept sampling it to him even when I went back to catch the matatu back home. I saw him again. I was like, this is so sad. Like I have this.
You'd have tapped him and like, take her.
Yeah.
Try another time.
But knowing that it was never really in my plan to come to America. I was very, very green about it. I did not do a lot of research coming over here. Like, it was just one of those memories. Like, you have this visa. No, go. And then
did you know anybody?
Yeah, I did know a few people, and they kind of like helped me with the transition.
Oh, okay.
They did.
Are you like everyone? Most people who are in here, they like started from another state, and then you came direct.
I came direct. Yeah, but I was actually living in Doha, Qatar before I actually moved to to the US.
Oh, nice.
So I had a little bit of experience living in another country.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I came here, I did have a little bit of people who helped me with the settling. So which was
that's actually one of the biggest hurdle for people who come here.
Yeah.
And they don't have people who have received them, and they come here and they're like confused. You don't know where to start from. You know, you end up like being frustrated. That's why we have a lot of depression rate that has gone very high, and it's really sad. Yeah. Especially if you land onto someone who's not even helping you, instead they're trying to use you.
And
I'm so glad you came and you had people who could help.
And even just having those people with me didn't make it any easier. Also, it was still very, very difficult, you know, like in this country, there's so much that you have to understand. It was not easy.
You know, the culture shock,
the food, the weather, even the understanding of each other, like it's, and it was just a very different transition.
Yeah.
But I would say I've been lucky enough to have met good people who have like supported me in various ways. Like even with my when I started doing makeup, I did not. If someone spotted that I was just doing it for me.
Oh, that wasn't your first job. What is your first job?
Caregiving.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, caregiving. So makeup was just kind of like something that I started on the side.
Yeah.
And one of my good friends, Grace, I don't know if you know Grace Njoki. She's very, she's the one who actually told me like, hey, you should actually
do
this.
Yeah.
And she was amazing enough to actually get me a client.
You know, when when I first met you, I think you're doing something else. I don't know if that was your passion or you just loved doing it or you stopped. You used to cook this nice
samosas.
Yes.
I loved cooking, and I mean, I did grow up in also cooking business.
Yeah,
I did love cooking, and that was something that I did, but it was too tiring.
It wasn't making it.
It was a lot of work. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work.
Like the small tray had like 25.
Yes.
Yeah. The small tray had like 25 samosas. And I can imagine, I tried to make samosas over here. Oh my, that was a disaster.
Yes.
First, I took almost 4 hours to make 10 samosas.
You can imagine.
Because I was trying to make that, the triangle thing. I tried to make the folding and, to put those things in it kept on like just coming out and everything. And, so I'm like, oh my God.
You have to fry them
in.
But it was fun, but it was good when it was good until I realized, okay, this is not
for you.
Not for it. I can always go back to it because like it's so easy and natural to me. I like now if I make them, I'm gonna make them for like maybe my friends, but not necessarily for business. And if I ever end up being in that business, it's still I'm open to it. I cannot shut the door completely.
Yeah.
But I will do it in a different way.
Or maybe like pair it with something else.
Yeah, or even like, like I saw there's actually even machines that have been...
Make samosas?
Yeah, to make samosas.
Because those 10 samosas, the 5 are... okay, they're not triangle.
Yeah.
The rest of the 5 were circle.
Exactly.
And I was like, you know what?
So I would...
like, okay.
And I would also look at it in like more of a corporate way rather than a local way. Like, so if I was to do, I would like do it in a bigger...
profound like way.
A scale. Exactly. That will have
producing samosas.
Exactly.
Samosa factory.
Samosa factory.
Grace Njoki samosa.
Yeah.
Buy one drink, get one free.
There you go.
99.9 cents.
Like turkey in Thanksgiving,
Yeah, exactly.
So that's how I do it. So those are the things that I've learned. Like, I'll switch things up a little bit. But I did that for a while. It was good. It was good before I started actually doing makeup.
So you were making the samosas while you were a caregiver.
Yes.
That must have been hard because caregiving in itself is so taxing and so tiring. You know, your body is ever
aching, and
and then now you come and make samosas.
Yeah, I'm a hustler.
Oh my God, you're strong.
I'm a hustler. That's what happens when you're here by yourself and you're not relying on anyone. Lazima uchangamke.
Exactly. You have to. Man, kudos.
Thank you.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, now I can't.
Now samosas, no, man. Yeah, those people, but I have mad respect for people who make samosas, chapatis, you know, all those pastries and stuff. Yeah, man, I have mad respect for those guys because, like, it's really a skill and it requires time and you have to really love doing it.
And I did love doing it until I was like, okay, next. I enjoyed
so how did you transition now to makeup and now you start doing all these makeups? And because I see you a lot in all these you call them fashion shows and stuff. Yeah.
The way I started is like I said, my friend Grace connected me, and she connected me with a client, and it was terrible. My first job was horrible.
What happened?
I think it was my first job, of course. I wasn't that confident. I felt like I did a very, very bad job.
You make a cakey and stuff.
I did a good, but I wasn't like, it was very intimidating.
Nice. Yeah.
I didn't feel like it was the best that I could have done. But then I gave myself grace because it was my first ever client to work
By that time, when you say like your first job, did you go back to school and do cosmetology, or you just skill?
It's more skill.
You're winging it.
It's like more of a skill. It's like I'm the type of person I'll watch a video and recreate it. That's kind of like how I would.
So you became this good through just watching it on YouTube University.
Like the skill and the talent and the motivation to want to do it. And I've been doing it on myself.
That's nice. Yeah.
Actually, I enjoy doing makeup on other people now than I actually, like, if you see how I do makeup on other people and how I do it on myself, totally different.
Fundi.
Totally, like, you can tell there's a makeup artist and there's a client. The client looks way better.
Way better.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I enjoy
That's a typical Fundi hero. Oh, yes.
So it's kind of like that. As good as I was with myself, now I'm actually better with other people, not myself. And I enjoy doing it on other people.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Then I even enjoy doing it on myself. So it's been
So when Grace introduced you to this industry, so you would go to this client and you do a really short job. Did the client tell you?
No, they didn't tell me. Actually, they were okay. I was like, but I knew. I was like, I don't think that was it. And I was like, you know what? This is not for me. I am not going. I was like, very disappointed by myself. I was like, and I'm not going back. I'm done. And then I was like, and then I ended up getting another client. It was like, oh, I guess I wasn't that bad.
Was it a referral from the first one?
It was actually a referral.
Oh, so you didn't do a good job.
It's those moments where it's the self-doubt moments where like you're so hard on yourself and you're criticizing your own self and not trusting your own self. I think that is probably what happened. It's not that I actually did a bad job.
Yeah.
It's just that I felt like I wasn't good enough in that time. Actually, it being my first. So like,
do you have this type A kind of personality where everything has to be done with perspective? It has to be perfect.
I think I do struggle with a little.
This one is not sitting straight. And
I feel like if it's not perfect, I don't want to do it. And that's something that I'm also kind of like planning. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect.
It's really a struggle if you're in that space, because people who have that personality, it's hard. You know, because sometimes you want something to be so perfect, but you're not thinking about the other person. They don't understand. Maybe that's your personality.
Exactly.
And then you become really frustrated because you're like, why is this person not seeing this?
Exactly.
I say, put this like this.
But I'm not OCD. I'm not borderline OCD. I do that on myself. I don't put the same expectation on other people though. That's I don't expect that from other people, but I do kind of have that expectation
on yourself,
my own self, which is not,
nice.
Yeah, it's nice, but then again, it's not that nice also, because then again, it kind of like makes you feel like, oh, I don't want to do this if it's not going to be perfect.
No, why? Do you know why I'm saying it's nice? Because if I had that kind of expectation that everything has to be, you know, some certain kind of way, and I don't put that expectation on somebody else, I'm just putting it on myself.
Oh, yes.
I feel it's a nice thing because I'll have to push myself to do that.
Exactly.
If I have to go back to school, if I have to research, if I have to study, if I have to sleep late, I'll have to do that because now I have to push myself to actually really do this thing perfectly. That's how I'm looking at it. Like I'm trying to stay positive.
Is everything, exactly. I love that. That's actually
I'm trying to stay positive because I think I was reading somewhere or listening somewhere where they say, you know, the energy that you radiate. If you radiate positivity, you attract the positivity. So I'm trying, if you have that person, just radiate.
It's a good word. I think it's good, actually.
I'm training myself.
It is good because if I didn't have that, then I wouldn't be aiming for higher. Exactly. Yeah. I'll just be comfortable and be like, oh yeah, whatever, you know.
And if you didn't have it, you wouldn't have been so good at doing makeup the way you are so good. You know, because you do it in a way that is so subtle and yet it brings out somebody's face.
That's my style.
You know, yeah. Do you take your time? Like, what's your process like? Do you take your time to learn someone, or like, what's your process like when you're doing this kind of makeups and stuff?
Yeah, I usually, when I know, like, I think the first thing I like to do is kind of like understand like what kind of makeup are you going for? Like, what kind of, are you a person who actually even, because most of the clients that I have don't even like makeup to begin with. That's one thing I have encountered a lot. They don't want, and they always call me and be like, oh, make sure I don't look like someone.
Yeah.
Like, relax. So I've mastered that and I've understood. A lot of people are not so comfortable having makeup.
Yes.
So my approach to style of makeup is, I will do it as natural as possible. So just kind of like enhancing your personal, the beauty that you already have. Yeah. Without changing so much about how you look.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my approach. I keep it as natural, and I think I'm lucky enough to always get clients who want to be as natural as possible. So that kind of like helps me also not to do too much.
I think most clients are referral, right? So if you make my makeup so natural and somebody else sees it, of course I'll look for Grace Njoki. I want Grace Njoki. Yeah. It's called Beauty by Grace or Glamour by Grace.
Exactly.
I'll look for Glamour by Grace because Grace is giving me like a natural look. Yeah. She gave my friend a natural look, or she gave somebody that I know a natural look. So when I come to you, I'll be like, you know what? Could you kindly give me a natural look?
And that's what I always
like a ripple.
They always come and tell me that, like, just please make me be as natural as possible. I'm like, okay. And there are those, and occasionally you will have the ones who want like a little bit of extra glamour, and that's like, I always ask, like, what do you want?
Where are we going?
Where are you going? Yeah. And I also like to find out, like, how comfortable are you with makeup? Are you a person who wears makeup every day, or are you a person who just wears it like on a special occasion? So if that will help me kind of know what kind of makeup I'm gonna do on this person.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Because understand, like, right now there are lots of people who do makeup is a thing, you know. Some of us, I think when I was growing up, there was this thing, oh, men don't like women who do makeup. So I grew up knowing that. Actually, I had a fear of red lipstick, and nowadays I would wear red lipstick like comfortably. For you, right? So there's this thing that it has grown, it has evolved. People are more receptive to it. In fact, if you don't do makeup, people are like, why are you not pimping up yourself?
Yeah.
Because sometimes they just come me on the pod and I'm like, I'm like, oh my God, I really don't like, especially the foundation and stuff. Like, I feel like my skin becomes heavy. Yeah. So you being a maker, is there like products or something that somebody can put on and they just feel light and it feels, really natural? What's like your recommendation or something?
Yeah.
Because Personally, that's my biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would say the number one thing that I would say for someone who wants to get very comfortable around makeup is skincare. It starts with skincare. Like, there's better skin you have, the less makeup you're gonna need.
Oh yeah. The consistency of skincare.
As long if you're taking good care of your skin, you're having your regular facials, and you don't need a lot, to be quite honest. You don't need 10 moisturizers and 20 serums. You just need just as long as you're taking good care of your skin, you're drinking your water, you're doing what you need to do. You might not even need makeup at all.
Because you have very good skin. Like, what's your skin routine like?
Mine is actually very, very simple. Very, very simple. Sleep.
This is America. You're working 16 hours. You go from the 16 hours.
I don't sleep. I don't even remember the last time I had a good amount of sleep. Yeah. I think just the simplicity of it. I don't go buying 20 products. I think the biggest thing that has helped me with my skin is getting one active ingredient, like a retinol or like a vitamin C. We're gonna need that. I haven't gone to school for this yet, but
sorry. So there's active and not active.
I think that has helped. That has been a game changer for me when I added an active ingredient. Like an active ingredient is like a retinol. Like that's something that it acts as a what can I say? It's more like has more stronger ingredients that for the skin.
Okay.
So
it's good for it's active.
It has active ingredients that are actually actively taking care of.
Is it like vitamins?
Yeah, it's like taking a vitamin, but like
so it supplements something that your skin might be missing or something because your skin maybe has been exposed or you don't take care of it. Like
yeah.
Some of us.
Yeah. You have beautiful skin.
Shit.
You do. Trust me, you do.
Yeah, no, you've not been there during breakouts, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But, I got to understand because I break out a lot nowadays. I don't know if it's hormonal because of age, but I break out a lot. But I've got to realize that if I actually take my time and take care of my skin, the breakouts actually reduce.
See, that's not what I'm talking about.
But the consistency, man, like for you guys who take care of your skin constantly, wow.
I think it's more like a habit. So it's like a habit.
Yeah.
It's like a habit that you kind of like have to get used to it. Like, I cannot sleep at night without putting moisturizer on my skin. So it's like habit stacking, like start having like those small habits where you're like,
wake up, wash your face, the cleanser,
apply your moisturizer, apply your suns, and you don't need, like say, you don't even need a lot. Just a little goes a long way. You don't need 20 moisturizers.
Oh, okay.
You don't need those. You don't need to go spend all your money. Yeah. Sephora, China.
So you being like a creative, being like a makeup artist in Seattle, like do you get a lot of challenges, being in this space, in the business? What are kind of challenges that you get and how do you mitigate these challenges just to make sure that the business is running? And congratulations on your honors, by the way. You, what was it called? The makeup thing? The makeup, award?
For that, this was a fashion show, Filipino fashion show that I did. And they gave me like an award, which was actually
really nice. Yeah. Congratulations!
Thank you.
Nice. It's nice to be recognized.
Oh yeah,
your work is
actually good. That's a challenge I think a lot of creative people go through. Like most people don't actually get recognized for the work that they put in, and it's like a lot of work. So just even having someone recognizing that, it's like very, very,
very important and very nice.
You feel like, oh yeah, I'm doing that. I'm on the right path.
Oh, I was so proud of you. I was like, oh yay!
It was like a very big aha. It made me feel very confident and good.
Oh, okay, that's really, really, really nice.
Yeah.
So, let's go back to your lifestyle and travel. So what brought about this? Like, oh my God. And how do you come up with all these fancy, destinations, and they're very unique, it's like some hidden gem somewhere, what's that about?
I think it's about perception of how you view things. Like, I feel like I could go to Walmart and make Walmart look good. Honestly, it's not like I go out of my way to.
So you go to the water and be like, anybody who's passing are like, oh, sure, wait.
Yeah, I don't go out of my way to. I feel like the places that I go to, I like to go to places that not anybody who's. I like to go to. So I'll like go to like a small town,
Yeah.
Maybe someone would prefer to go if I was to, let's say if I was go to LA.
Yeah.
I have a trip booked in LA. I will not go to the city. I will go to the outskirts of LA.
Oh.
Yeah. That's my kind of traveling. Yeah. That's my approach. I do like the city. Maybe I'll spend like a day in the city.
There's this town that I saw you post and actually went there because you posted Catalina
nice.
Island.
See?
Oh my God.
That's a hidden gem. Was it beautiful?
Oh.
It's like a little Italy.
Catalina was like you are in, it's like you get transformed in this kind of little small town.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so beautiful and so fresh, and
so that's my that's like my style of
travel.
Like I go to places. I like to find those hidden gems and those local places, those small towns that most people would not go to.
Yeah.
If I don't like this. I mean,
you don't like the crowd.
I don't like I'm already bustling around in the city.
Considering you're staying in Seattle.
Exactly. So if I'm traveling, I want to get away. I want to like go somewhere like I can. And I feel like I've had the best experiences when I've gone to these small towns and these little places that most people love. And you just end up finding so many unique things that it makes you see things a little bit differently,
What brought about this travel thing? Do you travel because you feel like you need the space just to calm down, or do you travel because you just love travel? Like what about this?
Traveling. Yeah. Traveling is like part of who I am, and I enjoy traveling. But whenever I feel like life has gotten too much, like it's just like a lot going on, I will try. Maybe it's like an escape. I will take a trip.
When you say you feel like life has gone too much,
like sometimes I just feel
you pull from a personal experience where like you feel like something has happened to you. For example, something happened to you that you feel like you need to travel and go.
It could be anything. It could be like, work is stressing me and I'm working so many hours. I'm like, okay, I need to go. I need to get out. Like I always have, I don't know.
Yeah.
I always have this feeling like if I have so much pressure, like I need to go.
You need to go.
I need to just like drop everything, even if it's, and I don't plan very big trips.
Oh,
I don't take like a week of work.
I swear I've always known like you have a calendar.
No.
January, February, or maybe like, cause you travel a lot. So I'm like, I've always thought you have like a calendar that you go through.
No, it's very, very spontaneous.
Man, she'll be calling me.
My friends always tell me, then they will check my location and be like, what? What did you can, like, I could be here with you
then this new thing, involve me. Involve me.
No.
Yeah, involve me.
If you want to be involved, you're going to be like right next to me because I'm very, very spontaneous. I could go from sitting in my house to packing my bags and checking into a small town just because I feel like that is what I want to do. I don't go into this big process of planning. Like, of course, there are trips you have to plan, like like big trips, but like the small trips that I usually take, they're very, very spontaneous, and they end up being actually some of the best trips that I've taken so far.
Oh, nice!
Like recently,
so you're very big on wellness, right?
Oh yes.
So what is this like? What's your routine like? Just to go to that space where you feel like now, Njoki is going through a hard time, either at work or through your personal life or whatever. But what's your wellness journey like to help Njoki come from that bad space that she is in to come to this positive self and just feel like herself alone. Like, what exactly do you do?
I think what I've been doing recently, and I think that is kind of like helping me a lot, is I've noticed, and I think we all have those seasons where you're up and you're down.
Oh yeah.
And I think for me is accepting, like, today's not a good day.
Just hard to accept.
It is hard.
But especially if somebody has really wronged you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's very... I'll give you an example. Like, I used to work with this place where we used to pick shifts online, right? So, not really... no, let me not say pick shifts online. They would send an invite, a request, and you would pick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But sometimes you would check your calendar and there's availability. So you would request for them to send you the invite, right? So we work in this space whereby we are like 3 of us who are working the same job. So 2 of the ladies go and request, actually not 2, we all go and request for the shift because they were available, ready for all of us. And then I'm standing with the 2 of them, and they get the invite and I'm not getting the invite. So I started asking myself, what is it?
Yeah.
Like, is there something that I'm doing wrong or, so I go and this happened severally,
That's
so
frustrating.
It was very, very, I could not plan my life. I could not plan myself. So I go and ask this person, so why are you not, am I doing something,
somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, is there a special thing that I need to do or feel already, But it was really making me feel like I had such a downer, and it was so hard to pick myself. So how do you pick yourself when you come to,
I cry. That's what I say. Like, I think allowing myself and understanding, like, this is what is happening.
Yes.
And just coming into terms, like, things are not working in my favor right now. And doing if I have to cry, I'm going to cry. If I have to lock myself up and scream,
you're going to lock yourself up and scream. Like,
if I have to curse, I'm going to curse. I think what I'm avoiding doing in my life, actually, in this kind of situations where things are not going the way you want, I'm avoiding being like,
brushing it off.
No, I'm not going to, I'm not going to be that person who brushes these things off. And I'm not also saying I'm going to like stay in that negative space. But whenever I get into that space, I'm accepting this is the space that I am in and learning how to process through
this space.
If it means I have to talk to someone, if it means I have to cry myself to sleep, then I'm not gonna shy away from what I'm feeling. I'm not gonna shy away from understanding the odds are not in my favor right now. If I need to be angry, I'm gonna be angry, and I feel like I am actually angry. I am actually hurt. This does not make me feel good. And then
I don't like that space. I hate that something like I want to be angry. But I end up making very.
I don't like being in that space, but I have that. There are days where I'm in that kind of a space, and I'm very, very angry, and I'm very mad, and I'm very upset. I'm like, why is this
happening?
What did I do?
Yeah.
What is it that I'm missing? And I keep asking, like, what is it that I'm missing?
So what are those, like, your louder within moments that make you and push you and you become who you are? Like, just waking up and I'm Grace, I'm Njoki, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna build, I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
What are your louder within moments that actually push you to become who you really are right now? And before I ask you that, are you in that space where you feel like now you're content and you're okay and you're there?
I'm working
and we are ready for Grace.
I think I am. Like, I feel like I've overcome quite a bit in the last couple of years. And I feel like I'm at a place where, you know what, I am ready to wake up. I'm ready to take back my power. Take charge of my life and just like be in control and not let anything come into my way and just like not dim my light down.
Yes.
And not make any excuses. If I want something, I'm gonna If I feel like this is what I want, I'm going to go for it. And I'm not going to take no for an answer. I'm not going to take anybody's opinion. This is my life. I get to decide where and how I want it to be. So that's like my aha moment. Like, this is my life.
Let me wake up, take control, take charge. Let me take control of it. Let me be happy. You know, let me go after what you want, like everything, and you're just feeling like you're in that space where nothing defines you apart from
me.
yourself.
I'm the one. I'm the one. And so if I fail, I'm failing because it's me, you know?
Yes.
If I succeed, I'm succeeding because me.
It's you.
I don't want to be like, oh, it's because I can't do this. It's everything is me. Like I have to be
on top of everything.
Yeah, exactly. So that's like my circle moment. Like, just realizing that everything is me. I'm the one in control, and that gives me my power back, you know.
So when you're in this space, let me ask you, let's say like a little game. Okay. Like if you're given like a superpower, so you're Grace Njoki, you're out there, man, you're balling. You know, you're this big makeup artist doing all these great things. So you ask, okay, fine. What one superpower would you like to have, and what would you do with that superpower?
One superpower I would like to have is just travel. If I can just like do this and be in another country.
So you have to teleport.
Teleport. I could just snap my finger and be somewhere else there.
Hello, Spain.
I want to see the world. I want to explore. I want to like live and have a beautiful life. And
what's your bucket list like? Like your travel bucket list? I'm interested. Yeah.
Italy for sure. South Africa. I want to go South Africa.
Do you have specifics?
I like
in South Africa. You want to go Cape Town,
Cape Town for sure. Wine. I want to go in the wine country because I love wine.
Grace wine. She's supposed to be Grace wine jockey.
Maybe I'll have a winery one day. Who knows? Who knows?
Check the power is in your hand. The power is in your hand. Exactly. You can do anything. That would be so nice.
Oh yeah,
that would be black owned super ladies for you. So
that's
that's what you want to. Okay, that's really
I feel like
nice.
Everybody should have a beautiful life, and I want that for everybody. Like I want people to. If I was to say anything, I would be like, it's so nice when you can have like a good life and a beautiful life, as hard as it may be sometimes, but just like finding joy in those small moments and beauty, like even if it's taking like a little walk and
and just
finding
looking
joy
for those. Oh, okay, that's
for
really
joy
nice.
in those small moments.
Eventually.
You look back and you're like, oh wow, this was such a beautiful memory. I'm glad I went for that walk. I got
And now let me ask you like a second question.
Yeah.
If you were to master one skill, what is that one? Don't talk about beauty. You already have that skill. And let's not talk about samosas.
Okay.
If you had to master a skill, what kind of skill would you like to, and what would you do with it?
I know. If I was to master one skill, it would be public speaking.
Oh.
I would want to learn how, because that's a skill that I would want to master, because I feel like that would put me
somewhere
else. Public speaking.
Well, you're right. It is a skill. So many people struggle. Sometimes we are podding here and they're like, "Oh my god!" Or you get this blank moment and you're like, "Oh my god!"
I know. Like,
but these people who are so confident that they're standing there now.
And they're talking
that's so exactly, and everything is just flowing. They're so full of wisdom, and you're like, "Is it those times I was being told to read books and I didn't read the books?" You start
exactly.
Is it my 23 year when I was just jumping around the club?
I feel like this is lining and like, that's okay. Definitely.
Oh my god! So. Sometimes I get our directors like, "Oh, it's already 1 hour." I'm like, "Oh my god, this
really?
Exactly."
We're just getting started. Wow.
We're just getting started and it's already an hour. Yeah, it doesn't feel like an hour, to be honest. It feels like we just started speaking for like 2 minutes ago. Yeah.
For
So,
sure.
yeah. But anyway, now that we are getting to the end of it, do you have any mantras or affirmation that defines you as Grace?
I have many of them, but I think
that one saying
that I always
that you always go for.
The one I always go for is like, I expect good things to come to me always in perfect and miraculous ways.
By
in fact, like I always work on like if I expect good things to come to me in perfect and miraculous. Like I have to add that.
Yes. Oh, in perfect and miraculous. So you're out there doing your work and you're like, I expect
good
things to come to me, and then now you add perfect and miraculous.
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful.
Type A.
Because good things can come to you, but it can't come to you.
Like,
no, come in a
True.
So in perfect and miraculous ways. And also, I like telling myself, universe, show me how good it can get.
Yes.
Show me how good it can get. Yeah, so
that's so awesome. That's so awesome. I know like we are running out of time and all that, but this is just our first start, and I would really, really love you to come back and then we can talk some more, because I know we've not even started, you know. We still don't know who Grace Njoki is, apart from Grace Njoki, the creative and the makeup artist and the travel and lifestyle blogger. But we would love to know Njoki more and all these awesome things that you're doing, and I'd really love if you could come back again and we could continue this conversation. But before we leave, what would you like to tell our viewers?
Oh my God.
What is one thing you will just love to tell them or leave them with, apart from follow Glamour by Grace and book for your glamour. Exactly. Support a sister.
I think what I always tell people, and even what I tell myself and what I will tell the viewers, is enjoy life. Life is to be enjoyed. Life is to be lived. And I know things can be tough and hard, but enjoy
your life.
Please.
Enjoy your life.
In the most simplest ways that you can enjoy it. Yeah.
There you have it, guys. Grace Njoki, thank you very much for being here. Enjoy your life. Be happy. Always, always, always. You said follow good things. Oh, wait. How do you say your mantra again? I don't want to get it wrong.
Now I'm also getting it wrong too. I expect good things to come to me in perfect and miraculous ways.
Yes, expect good things to come to you in perfect and miraculous ways. And I'm actually wishing everybody that. I am expecting good things, or rather pushing good things to come to everybody in perfect and miraculous ways. And thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Karibu Sana. So now we can go and drink wine.
Oh, please. I should have brought a bottle.